G'day, welcome back to Iris After Hours, guys. So good to have you with us. We are on the red carpet here in Hollywood, and I have got the pleasure of co-hosting with my amazing, beautiful wife.
Yes, I'm here with Nathan tonight for Iris After Hours, and we're down on the red carpet because, why are we here, Nathan? Why are we on this red carpet tonight?
Because there's a world premiere of a film called, as you can see, Run the Race. And that's our friend's film, Darren and Krista Moorman.
Darren and Krista Moorman, an amazing couple that have become part of our lives here in LA. They even speak at our ILA fam school, and they're just incredible people.
Incredible lovers of Jesus.
Darren has a production company called Reserve Entertainment that has produced this film, Run the Race, and it is just an amazing faith-based film.
Come on.
It's a really inspirational story. We've had the pleasure of already having a sneak peek, and we were really impressed with. It's well shot, fantastic characters.
You get drawn into the story immediately.
Compelling. Beautiful story. It's just so amazing to see films like this being made in Hollywood. Christian movies are really on the up and coming. Like, we're actually seeing films come out that are compelling, that are inspiring, that are done well.
And not cheesy.
Hold the cheese. They've held the cheese on this one. It's a really great story and a really great film. And it's very exciting to see films like this being made in Hollywood.
Absolutely. So stick around, guys. We're going to meet some of the people associated with this film and production, and hopefully some of the cast and crew. So we will be back very shortly. Great job,
exciting,
mate.
Tim. We're so excited for tonight. Tell us why you got on board with this project. Why did you back this particular story, Run the Race?
Well, 6 years ago, I read the script just down the road, and it impacted me. I couldn't help but crying, and shared it with some friends and family, and they cried. Then I took it again on a mission trip in the Philippines, and I cried again there for the second time when I read it.
Wow.
And I was like, if it keeps having this impact, maybe it's the right story to tell. And so 6 years later, here we are at the premiere, but this isn't really the end. The end is hopefully encouraged lives and inspired young people, because that's the goal of it. It's not about making a movie. It's about something more meaningful and more purposeful than that.
Yeah, and your own brothers, you know. Obviously, you're inspired with your own brothers.
Yeah, he's awesome. It was
great. We met Peter before in the company, and Robbie and your dad.
There you go. Nice. The whole family. There you go.
Your dad's awesome, mate.
He is. Yeah. He is awesome. And and he's been such an inspiration to all of us in his life, because he's given so much of his life to help people that could never do a thing for him. Wow. And being able to grow up just watching that every day, it just inspires you and lets you really understand what success is.
Come on. We are here with the producers of this incredible film, Run the Race, Darren, Krista Moorman. This must be a great night for you. Finally, all the hard work's done.
An amazing night. So grateful to be here to celebrate this, and so fun.
These guys are amazing. They are from Reserve Entertainment, and they did an incredible job with not only this film, but many films that have come out recently that have strong faith messages and are just really incredible films. Same kind of Different as Me, Indivisible. Now we're here for Run the Race. We're so impressed with you guys. And they happen to be some of our favorite people in Hollywood, actually.
Come on.
Krista, how are you feeling about tonight's premiere?
I'm so excited. We've already seen everybody. It's just this reunion of friends, and just feeling like what we really made and what we felt and the unity that we felt while we made this is spoken through the screen. Like, you can see it. There's just such joy, authentic joy when we're laughing. When he's laughing on the screen, you're going to feel it, because we literally were all feeling that way, and as friends. Like, God really created family in this crew. What our prayer was, the family in Hollywood, which is our goal, and to have it really shine. And then I was talking to the lead actor at the hotel, and he's like, everyone keeps saying that. Why is everyone so happy and so free? And I'm like, it's because of the Lord, even though he doesn't know that's what it was.
So how long were you together on this film? And where was it, Alabama?
We were in Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah, Alabama. We had a lot of biscuits and a lot of barbecue.
And gravy, biscuits and gravy.
Yeah,
Come on.
Normal. I think we were there 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
Enough to put on about 10 pounds.
Come on. And Forge family.
Yeah.
With the cast and crew.
Yeah, it was really an incredible project. Probably, no offense to the other films, probably our favorite.
It really was.
From a family, community perspective.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just that we're getting better at learning how to build that, but it was amazing.
And we were getting more background tonight about the film. 14 years ago, Trey said he met with Eric, and they were started writing he was excited about writing the film. And
What's the backstory on this film, Darren? Like, how did this one come about? Why did you pick this story up? What was it that inspired you to make this one?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I received a text message that said, "Hey, do you want to be in the Tim Tebow business?" And I said, absolutely. And so, so for me, they said if I would sign on as a producer, that Tim would come aboard, and it was a no-brainer. And so I was very fortunate to come on to a great story and get Chris Dowling, writer-director, to come in and really shape it.
He's a believer.
Come on. I mean, so many believers on this film.
Yeah, so it really became a magnet for just quality people. So it's so good.
It's so awesome. It's a really great story, you guys. Just for our viewers, Darren, what is the story in a nutshell? What can you tell us before we see the premiere tonight?
Yeah, it's about two brothers in a small town that life's just been hard on them. Their mom has passed away, their dad's a drunk, and these two boys are trying to figure out life on their own. Now, they have coaches and mentors, but they think that their way out is a college scholarship. They think that's their hope to get out of a small town. But in this has some fun twist that they realize hope comes from somewhere else.
Come on. Hallelujah.
Such an incredible story. I mean, these guys are really changing things here in Hollywood. And this film and the films they're making, they're really setting a new bar for Christian filmmaking. It's totally done so well, shot so well. The performances are amazing in
Hold
these
the
films.
cheese, mate.
No cheese. I mean, that's what's important to us with Reserve Entertainment. Reserve Entertainment comes from the fact that Jesus' first miracle of turning water into wine, but he didn't make any wine. He made a reserve wine, and which says that he cares about quality, the quality of the wine, and that's how we feel about entertainment. We want the quality to come through in a huge way. We want it to be authentic to culture. So, yeah. And
it really did in this film. Well done. It's amazing, incredible. I'm super excited about the release in 11 days.
Oh my goodness, so excited. We have a great partner in Roadside Attractions who really passionate about the film, and get your tickets now. It's actually, you can go online, get them now. So this is the time.
That's a really good point, you guys. For this sort of content to be made, how do Christians get behind films like this? What can the average person do to really make sure that this sort of content is actually being made and hitting our cinemas and reaching the world?
Well, first of all, we need people to support it on opening weekend.
So get to theaters on 2/22, you guys. You need to be in the theater watching Run the Race to help support films of this sort of caliber and this content. We need you in the cinema. Okay, so that's one thing. What else?
You need to be telling all your family and friends and your coaches and whoever it is that you're connected to go see the movie and support the film. So a lot of ways to get involved. Go online and runtheracemovie.com, and you can just go and help us out. We need your help.
Awesome. Yeah. Krista, living here in Hollywood and you've been doing this for so many years. What advice do you have for young artists that are starting out, people that are starting out in the entertainment business? What have you learned? What are some things, what are some wisdom that you've learned along the way? How do you keep the main thing when you're in the midst of this business?
You got to really know that the Lord has called you and to not take the glory, and know that God is going to set up each appointment, each phone call, and each paycheck for him and what he wants him to do. And just to know that when you pray for the family and the tribe, it will come. Because we prayed for a family and tribe in Hollywood, and it has come. And that has been our lifeline. And so it's just this incredible thing for them to not give up hope, and also not to settle. To not do those things that they know in their heart they're going to settle, but to really stay strong, and God will honor that, and it'll be an incredible thing. So,
Well, these guys are the real deal, I'm telling you. We've had the pleasure of knowing them personally and watching their journey with filmmaking, and they're just some of our heroes. We're very blessed to be on the red carpet with you guys tonight and celebrating this amazing film. We're super excited about this film and all that you're doing in Hollywood, so thank you so much.
It's just a miracle. It's a miracle these guys actually exist, mate. It's just...
It is.
It's just like God is up to something in Hollywood, let me tell you.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Come on, these guys love Jesus.
Not for
Just
the faint
just
of
for the
heart.
record, these guys love Jesus with all their hearts. These guys are the real deal, man. It's like, this is flipping awesome.
Thank you, Krista and Darren. Mormon, we love you guys. Chris, you did an amazing job on this film. It's so well directed. It's such great performances, so well shot. Tell us about your journey, how you got involved with the film, and what was your objective in the directing?
I got involved by Darren Mormon, one of the producers that brought me on early on. We've been trying to work on something together.
Come on.
This was the right project. But ultimately, like with the, and thank you for the comments about the directing, but like my actors made it easy. They were fantastic. And it was really about always objectively making it authentic and feel like real people having real conversations. And I think if anything didn't feel real, then I feel like we kind of failed with it. And so
Wow,
like that
that's
was
great.
so with the characters, their dialogue, even the sets and the town kind of became a character, like, and if you feel it felt lived in, but again, it made it easy for my actors were so great. So,
Well, you really did a great job. What scene was a standout scene for you, like one that you really enjoyed filming or just really impacted you personally when you were directing it?
There's a dinner table scene, and it's when Zach meets Kelsey's parents for the first time. But like those scenes are so hard because you're sitting around a table, and it's one of the longest scenes in the movie, and it's really hard to make that an interesting scene because you can't do too much with the camera work. So the fact that like they were so good in it and so real, and I've had a lot of people tell me that really resonated with them, that scene. It was really strong for me because again, we were just living in this room for 5 minutes, and these guys were just talking. But ultimately, like they're like revealing character and they're revealing hurts and pains, and and it's just a cool moment.
Oh yeah, well you got 10 out of 10 in my books for the authenticity, mate.
Thank you.
It was really, it sucked me in. It's very compelling viewing.
Oh,
like
thank
the
you.
relationships were just very real, very authentic. So
Yeah.
well done, Chris.
I appreciate it, guys. And again, it really is about, man, like just making a movie that people can just be like a fly on the wall and be like, cool, we're just watching real things happen to real people.
So was it exciting to work on a faith-based project for you, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, yes,
Did you
it
get to
is.
do it? I mean, what's the ratio? I mean, for you?
I've done, so Chris Dowling cast me in Where Hope Grows, so that was
Oh,
faith-based.
yeah, that was you in that.
That was me in
Oh,
that, yeah.
Come on.
And then,
so you played the baseball guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
but this guy was drinking himself to death,
Oh.
Calvin, so he was a drunk as well. I played 2 drunks now.
Come on.
Yeah, how's
Mate,
that?
that's not-
How's
you're
that
not
for you?
typecast, are
Not
you?
method
No.
acting?
You got any scotch? You got any bourbon? It was one of those things where, so that's 2. And then Hallmark. I work a lot for Hallmark,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
isn't a faith-based company, but their messages are always inspiring and
Yeah, there's a
uplifting.
lot of hope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think like this. Here's the way I look at it. I think our
Yeah.
media breaks down into 2 spheres. One is media that encourages and gives light and life and speaks sort of to the hopeful, more like family value aspects of our humanity.
Yep.
And then there's media that's kind of darker that feeds into the fear and feeds into anger and the sexual explicit stuff where it's kind of. And so for me, I always find myself being drawn to projects that just kind of speak life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's interesting.
And Chris, you've had a massive career. I mean, you look at your IMDb. There
Oh,
is
yeah.
just a scroll
Go
of
look at my IMDb.
of
It's a
films.
big list, mate.
There is a
Let me
scroll
tell you.
of films. And so my question is, what advice do you have for young artists that are starting out? They haven't really booked much work yet. What's your advice being further along in the journey after making so many films and shows?
Sure. I mean, honestly, I am a Christian. I'm a believer. And I think that my identity lies in my faith in Christ versus who I am in Hollywood and how successful
on.
I am. Sorry. I've also had, it's a cough. I had like pneumonia in April.
Oh my God, and it's freezing out here
And it's
tonight.
freezing. And so
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately, like I have this cough that it persists. So for me, I think that if you're a young person and you're putting your identity in how successful you are or how famous you get or how much money you make, you're going to find yourself kind of broke down pretty quick because the tide changes on a whim.
Oh,
And in this
absolutely.
business, it's not based on merit or how talented you are. It's usually like it's something very random, and it's
Yeah.
hard to explain. So
Yeah.
you got to find yourself rooted, and then you have to pursue it, and you got to dig in, and you got to just keep digging in, and know that if it's really what you want. I also would say to young people, make sure you know why you're doing it, because if you just want to go be famous,
Wow.
I mean, you got the internet, that might be enough. But if you have something that you want to say,
Wow. Come on.
you know what I mean?
So
if there's
good.
something that you got to say and you can't say it any other way, then tell your story, and then I think people will listen. Which is what's amazing about Jake McIntyre. He had something he wanted to say 12 years ago, wrote
You
the
know,
script.
14 years ago.
14, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, we just
14
interviewed him,
years
yeah.
ago. It's kind of amazing to me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
They
amazing.
Persisted.
Well, Chris, you did an amazing job, really. The film, we were talking to Chris about the authenticity. There was a lot of authenticity in this movie in all of your performances. They were just all really solid performances, and we're really excited for this film. So thanks for giving us your time. Yeah,
Jake, you are the writer. This
man,
whole thing
yeah.
started, was birthed with you.
Yeah.
We just were talking to Trey before.
Yeah.
And it was incredible, the story. You met 14 years ago
Oh yeah, 2004.
at university.
Yep, University
That's
of.
the year we were married,
that's
2004.
right.
This is
yeah.
my wife.
I started freehand writing this thing sitting next to Trey in class.
Come on.
And so to see it 14 years later, it blows my mind. That's something I was just like, I got an idea for a movie, Trey. He's like, well, right. I go, okay. It's about these two brothers and they're growing up in this small town. And I was like, just getting after it. And then here we are. It's been a wild
So what
journey.
was the seed? What was the seed of the story? Where did it come from? Was it from your experience or someone
Oh, yeah.
you knew?
I mean, I grew up in Texas, and I have 5 brothers, and so we all played.
Whoa.
We all played sports. We all, went to church. We all were, really, really close and tight. We still are.
So where are you? What number are you?
I'm 3 out of 6 boys.
Come on.
Yeah.
In the middle. Right.
That's right.
Smack bang in the middle.
That's right. And so I really just kind of wanted to show, hey, these 2 brothers going for their dreams. They're up against all odds. And what happens if maybe their dreams don't turn out the way they want?
Yep.
Are they okay as long as they have each other and they have God?
Wow.
Yeah, the film really tackles some pretty intense subject matter in terms of what these boys have to face and deal with. Were they things that how did you come up with that? Was it something you've drawn from in your own life, how you've overcome difficult things? This is Jake's wife, Charity, as well. We didn't meet you properly, but Jake McIntyre, the screenwriter of Run the Race. Jake, just tell us a little bit about your personal journey with this story and how it developed into what it is.
Well, what I wanted to do is I wanted to tell a story about something I knew. So everything that happens in the movie either happened to me, one of my brothers, or one of my best friends.
Wow.
And I really just cherry-picked all the good and the bad, put it into one story of us growing up together, and tried to make an ending out of it that would impact people. And that's how it came to be.
Come
Well,
on.
you did an incredible job. We were very impacted. You do need to take your tissues, your Kleenex to this one. I definitely found myself sobbing when I had a little sneak peek of the film. Charity, how's the journey been for you? 14 years to
And you're
to create
co-producing
this.
as well, weren't you, on this?
And co-producing. What does this film mean to you, and what's the journey been like?
It means everything. I mean, we have a baby now, but this was our first baby.
Come
so
on.
to be here is pretty surreal. We had to be pretty open-handed and sacrificial on getting this across the finish line. So we went through some hard years, but it made us stronger, and I'm so proud to be here and proud of him.
Oh, incredible. I'm just about to have a baby myself, so I definitely can feel you on the baby thing. But we are so thankful for what you've created in Run the Race.
We're so proud of you guys. 14 years and you've persisted and persevered, and tonight it's happening. Tonight it's actually, and in 11 days on the 22nd it's going to be released across America.
It's really a beautiful thing when artists stick to a dream they have for over a decade and actually see it come to fruition. You guys need to get to cinemas and support this film. Jake, congratulations. Well done. Charity, well done. And we hope you have an incredible night tonight.
Thank you so much. It means the world to us. Thank you
Come
so
on,
much.
bless you guys so much.
God bless.
Guys, we have got the stars of the show here. Evan, Hofer, and Tanner Stein.
Yeah, what's
How are
up?
you guys doing?
We're
Doing very
great.
well.
Now, I heard a rumor that you guys had to shack up together
Yeah, we sure
during
did.
the shooting of this film. How was that?
It was actually pretty awesome.
Come on, here's Mum
that
here.
Chris?
Is that Mama?
I am their mom.
Yeah.
This is our mom from the movie.
These are the boys. I love you guys.
Yes, but it was pretty spectacular. Like, really, people think that it was going to be, treacherous to be together 24/7 for that length of time. It was awesome.
And we didn't even know each other beforehand. We're lucky that we clicked
Yeah.
right off the bat, and we didn't hate each other. So
It worked out well.
It was easier than I thought it was. Gonna be.
It could have been a disaster.
It
Sure
was
could've
either a riveting success like it ended up being, or it was going to crash.
Or they were
going to
have to recast.
Right.
Yeah.
3 weeks into shooting, we were going to not talk to each other.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole thing.
Tanner, a question for you. You really carried the lead role, and you did such a fantastic job. There was a lot of intense scenes. What was your process in this film, and how did you find the whole journey?
I think the key to it was to be as loose as possible on set, and to really bring myself to the role, and to bring the energy to the set, bring the passion behind the character, find that in myself, and kind of lean into the whole idea of what is all going on, and sort of connect with that as well.
So good. I mean, we talked to Chris, the director, before, and he said he was going after authenticity. You guys, we saw the film. You guys sucked us in straight away. It was so compelling.
Thank you so
Your
much.
relationship that you guys developed on set, on film was unbelievable. Did you guys feel that as well with each other?
We've been saying it all day, but really that wasn't Zach and Dave. That was Tanner and Evan.
Yeah, right.
That's just us.
And for the film to work, that's what needed to happen. Yeah.
It was really great. Like, I gained a brother out of this, and it was awesome.
Oh, well, they played
enjoy.
brothers amazingly. So congratulations, guys. We're super excited for the premiere tonight.
Yeah.
Well done. A really beautiful film.
Have you seen the film yet? Have you seen
I
it?
haven't seen it. This is gonna be the first time.
He
Very
hasn't.
excited.
He's going to be cringing the whole time watching himself. And but yeah, I've seen it a few times, and I'm excited to see the final cut.
So I'm so super excited to see it again. Enjoy tonight, guys.
Congratulations.
It's been great work. Really, Mario.
This is Mario Van Peebles, everyone.
I get double team. This is dope.
Come on,
we're
husband and wife team.
Husband and wife team.
Come on.
Even though I should probably be at home with my feet up, I'm about to pop this baby out. But
But
first, I
feel like
wanted to be
I
here.
feel like I'm with my pastor.
Adorable.
I feel like
You should.
I feel like you haven't dropped the character.
There you go.
I feel like I'm with my pastor right now.
You're as sweet as he is in the. You're sweet in real life as he is in the film.
Thank you. I had gotten to play Minister Malcolm X in the film Ali.
Yes, that's right.
And here's crazy. You're talking about kids. My two daughters played Malcolm's daughters in the movie.
Oh my gosh.
My father had interviewed Malcolm X when he was in France.
No way.
And
Your father was a reporter?
Malcolm's eldest daughter worked with me to humanize her dad. And so when they called me about this, I said, well, I played a minister once. And I thought about this, and they said I could bring my own energy to it. So that whole bit that my pastor says about faith, where I say, what's faith without action?
Yeah.
I can have faith in my math teacher, but if I don't do the homework, what grade will I get? I can have faith in my football coach, but if I don't do the practice, the training, what game will I win?
Yep.
So good people who love and have faith need to reach out and help mentor these kids. Like, these boys needed a father figure that wasn't there.
Wow.
And so it was nice to show that. And listen, sometimes it's not going to be people that look like you. Sometimes it's not going to be people that have the same political beliefs as you. But if you can reach out, you'll find it. And so it's an opportunity to do that. I said, I'm going to go get in there. And I like to entertain people and see if I can give them a little nutritional value, a little something to think about.
You certainly did that, Mario. Mario plays Pastor Baker, is that correct?
Come
in
on.
the film.
Well, it's funny. Our bosses, our leaders in our TV show, they are the Bakers. So
Yeah,
funny.
they are.
Heidi and Roland Baker. Yeah.
We must be related.
Yeah.
You
Come
got
on.
like mine?
Yeah. Well, I think
They have a lot of kids that look like you, actually.
Oh, nice. So
on.
do I.
Come on.
We got Coach Haley from Run the Race, Michael T. Williamson. What an honor to
Fantastic
meet
job.
you.
We saw the film. You did it. It was really good. As the mentor, as the coach, as the substitute dad. Really great, mate.
Thank you. I'm humbled by it.
Yeah.
I'm humbled by it.
How did you get involved with the film?
You know what? My agent, Jeff Kolodny, and my manager, Craig Dorfman, sent me this script that they wanted me to read. And I was like, okay, I just done Fences. I was trying to decide if I was going to stay in the business as an actor or just go back to directing. And I read this little script, and there was no turning back. I loved it. I loved the director, Chris. I loved the cast. The producers were the bomb, and the Tebow brothers are like the bomb on wax, man.
Wow.
Those dudes are so cool. And they mean what they're doing. They're really serious about what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I was honored that they asked me to come play.
Wow.
Well, Michael, you have an incredible body of work behind you. You're super inspiring to watch. You tell amazing stories. You do it so well. What advice do you have for young artists that are just starting out on their journey after how long you've been in the game?
I would say if there's something you want to do, if there's something on your heart that you want to do, there's a reason it's on your heart.
Wow,
because
come on.
you can do it. And just always remember, the secret to success is you always become what you think about. Don't stop thinking about it and don't stop working toward it, and it happens. All right? Stay prayed up and get after it. You can do it.
Well, really
great advice.
inspiring to see you in this faith-based film. Michael, you're really incredible, and God bless you and your family.
God bless you too.
You're in the stars, you're in the streets, you're in the night.
Oh my gosh, look who we found.
Come on.
Look who it is. Sean, tell us, what did you think about the film, about Run the Race? We've just seen it.
I go to a lot of the faith-based films just because of being out here, and I just enjoyed myself. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought about like youth, maybe young adults who are going to watch it and just make a different decision, especially people who have a spiritual root system, and go, okay, there's something, I see myself.
Sean, tell us, just while we've got you on the red carpet, what do you see God is doing in Christian films and in media at the moment? What
Is
do
this a
you
trend
see?
or is this just a one-off?
No, I think what's happening is people are finally feeling their God assignment here, and they're saying, I have to put my talent and my skill, my calling all together. Like, it all has to come together. And it was a little embarrassing before for a lot of people. They were like, this is fringy, it's weird. And even if they were Christians, they were like, this just is not hitting the mark. Like, you're on this most excellent set in one place, and you go to a Christian film and you're like, am I in the ghetto? Like, what's happened? And not in a good way. And so I think finally people are making things with real quality, substance. I mean, this movie, you have to agree, every actor was amazing. Like,
performances were.
I haven't been to a movie that I could say, a Christian movie in a long time, that I could say every actor. Usually there's one I'm pulled out. That just pulled me out right now. I was like, this is good.
And my co-host. Where have you been? She's disappeared. I've lost her. I long-lost co-host. Yes.
I know.
Sarah, what did you think of the film?
What am I doing?
Crystalline,
has
Rotten
been-
Tomatoes. What would you give it? Come on.
95.
Come on.
95.
I like 95.
Now, I just need to say that, Christy, that I'm in your place because Crystalline has had a beautiful baby boy. Oh, she doesn't look like she has. She looks
Leon.
fantastic
Come
here
on.
on the red carpet.
4 months old.
And I'm just about to pop and have a baby
Come on,
boy.
look at that belly.
So
Come on.
it's just
That's my
apparently
boy.
if you
That's
host
my boy in there.
if you host Iris After Hours, you get a baby boy out of it. Any other thoughts about why people should get out and see this movie?
I just feel like they did a really good job at showcasing how you can pray for things, you can want things. Things don't always work out exactly the way you want, but the Lord shows up and meets you where you're at. And it's a beautiful, encouraging story, and it's inspiring. So yeah, you should definitely go see it.
Come on.
This is a man we love. He actually did the ILA Fam School.
Come on.
And Josiah, you're here at Run the Race tonight. What is your first impression of the film?
I loved that it ended talking about that God loves you so much. He's crazy about you, and that he's running after you. I was like, yes! Main message, so good.
Come
Loved
on.
it. Yeah, it was so good.
Come on, we've got our beautiful sisters here. Closelle.
And Deonzel.
And Deonzel, yes. So guys, what did you think of the movie?
Oh, I loved it.
We
It was
loved
so
the movie.
great. Oh, my
we happen to
goodness.
be born and raised in Orlando, Florida.
Right, so Gators, we were like, whoop, whoop,
And I'm a graduate of University of Florida, go Gators. So I was like, so to see Tim Tebow here was like amazing, but the story was just beautiful. We have
so beautiful.
We know and love the Lord, so this movie was just beyond touching.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to run and tell the church that you have to go see it, because this world, there's a lot going on. So it's nice that it's something wholesome and decent and wonderful with a message, not so cookie cutter that everything is just so perfect.
That's right.
So,
a lot of things went wrong, but if you believe and trust in God, you
Yes,
know
you
that
will.
there is a reason and a purpose for everything.
Amen.
Love the message.
It's the beautiful Peter Sargent. Oh my gosh, we love this woman so much, and we're so thrilled to find her here at Run the Race premiere.
Come
Peter,
on.
tell us your first thoughts about this incredible film.
I loved it. It was amazing. I think the thing that I love the most is I just feel like it's so right on time for men.
Wow. Come on.
I just feel like we are having an ongoing conversation at the moment about what the heart of a man looks like, and masculinity, and how to be a man even in the midst of brokenness, even like without a father or a mother, or like how do men learn how to be men. And that really touched me tonight.
Guys, get to cinemas and see Run the Race. It really is an
It's
incredible
out on the
film.
22nd of February across the USA.
Yay!
Run the
Love you,
race,
Peter!
run the race, run the race. Okay, well, it's all said and done. We are the last man standing here and the last woman standing. But thanks for watching us, guys. We love you guys. Run the Race. It's in cinemas on 22nd of February. We love you guys. Go see the movie. Run the Race.
Thank you for joining us for this special episode of Iris After Hours. We've had so much fun here at Run the Race, and we hope you get into a cinema and see it soon. Bless you guys.
Oh, I love you guys. See you soon. Ciao. Okay, we're on. Okay, we are on the carpet, the red carpet, with the guys who put the red carpet on the floor, put the lights up. This would not be happening tonight. You wouldn't have seen any of this tonight unless it was for Andre, Manny, and Tyler, mate. You guys are champions, and I want you to. We should walk the red carpet. This podcast is presented by Iris Global. For more information or to support the work of Iris Global, please visit us online at irisglobal.org.